Hey, it's Dorleen. I'm making a really fun and cute easel card, and this one is in honor of National Fishing Day, which is June 18th, and also for a really good friend of ours that had surgery. He's a fisherman, so we really thought he would enjoy this. I did some coloring, and so you're going to see that first, and it's very simple coloring. This is with alcohol markers. I'm starting with a lighter color, and then I kind of do some shadowing or shading with a medium, and then some situations I do a dark. Otherwise, you'll see a little bit of that. I've mentioned before, I'm not an expert colorer. You're not going to learn a whole lot from me. Very basic coloring, but it looks pretty. Sometimes I'll go back and highlight with white pens and sometimes black pens, but you'll see that portion. And then we'll start making the card. But I think you're going to enjoy it. All the links you need to know are going to be down in the information box. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them also in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And as always, if you aren't already a subscriber, click that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. All right, let's get going. Onto the card. So this is a standard A2 card, 5.5 by 8.5 piece of paper. I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. Now you can score in that middle, which will be like 2 1/8, but you know what? I just fold it over and it works just as well. Make sure you use your bone folder because that gives it a very crisp fold. And then once I do that, I'm going to cut some pattern paper to fit on both sides of that score line. So each of these pieces of pattern paper are 5 1/4 by 1 7/8. So I'm going to cut those down right now. You can see it works perfectly with a little bit of that white border. I'm going to go ahead and adhere it. And I'm just going to pull out all of my elements. Now, the card that you'll see at the end is the very first card I made. This is a second card that I made, and you probably saw the different bears and canoe when you watched my coloring video. So those pieces are here. So believe it or not, I even did this one slightly different, and you'll see in a minute. So those pieces or those waves were also cut using the die cuts that I have, and I just put them on kind of wonky. I thought it looked really fun that way. The fishing stick and then the line with the, I don't know what they are, bobbler. And then I attached the bear just flat right on top of the oval. And I'm just going to use a black pen to draw a very light or very thin edging, 2 layers of edging all the way around the oval. Now the other one that I did, I actually stamped everything directly on the oval, so it was easier to put together, but this is perfect. Now I'm going to put the fish there in the inside, and that is on a 3-dimensional adhesive, and that's so it holds down the front. You see the front end, I guess, or side end of that card when it gets bent up. Now I put adhesive on half of that oval, and you want to make sure you only do half because you only want half sticking up. That's the part that's being the easel part that's showing up. Now in the first card I had that a little bit more centered, but this works just as well. Isn't that so cute? I love this card, and I hope you do too. And if you do, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and thank you again for watching. Bye.